I'm gonna win because I want it more than anyone else. I'm very competitive, like to my bone. I'm very strategic. I think everything through. I played a lot of Survivor games in college, played some online. I'm the most prepared, and I am the most competitive. No one wants it more than me.
This is Millennium Park. Since 2021, it's been home to the greatest social strategy game ever created, Survivor. This year, a new group of players have come to the park to put their skills to the test.
So I just graduated. I'm currently unemployed.
Literally just graduated.
I graduated last month.
You're great.
Thank you. I've been playing online Survivor for like 10 years, so I have all the experience in the world, but not for in person. I'm gonna have to like look at people, lie to them, vote people out that I'm talking to. Like, this is an experience I've always dreamed of, so I'm very excited to be playing.
They come from different walks of life.
What about you? How are you doing?
They're actually
I'm
the same.
mom.
Oh my god! Wait, that's awesome!
Very few people who do that.
I know Dylan because I'm his mom, and what it means to play the game is everything. I've been watching him organize these games since Survivor Berkshire, back when he was in high school. I've watched all the iterations of it. I've always wanted to be a part of it, but didn't want to intrude when he was doing it as a teenager. But now that he's an old guy, I figure I can, and I'm very excited to be part of it.
Well, it's very nice to meet you.
How big a Survivor fan is it?
I watched when I was a kid, and then I stopped for like 20 seasons.
Yeah.
And then during COVID, was like, wait, I used to love this. Let me get back into it.
I am excited to meet people. Honestly, like I'm here to make friends. I'm a bit of a social chameleon. I feel like I can talk to anyone, get along with any groups of people. I'm also reminding myself sometimes I'm a big yapper and I never stop talking. So to just listen and observe more than I talk and make good social connections with people.
In the end, only one will remain to claim the $250 cash prize and the title of Sole Survivor.
2 days, 7 people, 1. 7 people? That's not enough players. Come on in.
7 of our best former players are back for a second chance.
I played Survivor Millennium Park Season 1. I had a good time. I, punched some trees along the way. I had a really fun time with this guy named Zach. He led me down a path that may or may not have been my downfall.
Screw you, Zach and John.
But regardless, had a good time, had a good moment, and I loved it.
This time, I'm trying to approach with a little more subtlety, a little less intensity. I'm very passionate, can get really intense with these things, and I think that tends to put a target on my back, so I'm hoping to kind of ride the waves a little bit more and maybe not make such strong moves until later on in the game.
I think that I am, quote-unquote, a personality hire. Like, I think I'm just someone here to kind of, like, spice it up and make it fun.
For 2 days, these players must come together to form a new society within their tribes. They must learn to adapt, or they'll be voted out of the game.
Last time I played, I made a small, big mistake, so back for another chance.
The last time I played, I made it into the top 3. They might think that I had beginner's luck the first time, or they might think that I've got what it takes.
In the end, only one will remain to claim the $250 cash prize and the title of Sole Survivor.
2 days, 14 people, 1 survivor. Everybody, welcome to Survivor Millennium Park 3, Fans vs. Favorites. Guy in the UNH store, what's your name?
Brian.
Brian, what's your immediate assessment of playing with a group of returning players?
I mean, a lot of them must know each other, so I think that's something we have to be worried about here, and some of them might have experiences with challenges, so I think we need to be on our game when we go to the challenges and make sure that we strategize, put people in the right position, and do our best.
I'm a lawyer. I'm very analytical. So I work as a special education attorney, and I work with clients that are low income, and a lot of them don't speak English. At the same time, I'm working with attorneys for school districts that are very difficult to deal with, and I still have to navigate that situation and try to get the best outcome for my client, and I think that'll prepare me well for the game.
Karina, what do you make of that? Do you think that you guys have an advantage having played here before?
I think it seems like we have an advantage, but I guess since I played Survivor, I know that you can't base everything on past experiences. You just have to read the room. So what I want to do differently this time, probably be a little bit more reserved, see what other people are doing before I go in and jump in and do my own thing. All I know is win every challenge to get to the merge and then mess it up at the end. That's my experience.
Woman of the wolf shirt, what's your name?
Woman in the wolf shirt.
Are those not wolves?
Sorry. My name is Melody.
Melody.
What do you say, man in the blue shirt?
Wait, no, that's like Jeff Probst's thing, is he pretends like he hasn't met you guys yet, so that's, and this is obviously Jeff Probst's drag, so that's what we do. Melody, immediate impressions of some of the other players on the pink team.
They all look hot, sexy, and cool. And I think the pink is an awesome color.
Tony, size up the teal team for me.
I don't know, looks like a good bunch over there for sure. We certainly got our work cut out for us, but I'm excited to hopefully last long enough to meet some of them. Season 1, definitely a whirlwind of an experience for me. I mean, if you watch the season, I think the base level perception, if you remember one thing, is just me winning 3 challenges in a row with my back against the wall. That was kind of the edit.
Tony!
Let's go.
Tony! Tony! Wins individual immunity!
This time, I want to build some strong social bonds early in the game. I think I really need to find some people early who I can lock in with and will ride with me throughout this game.
Woman in the back in the maroon, what's your name?
Typically for you, Mom, but today you could call me Daltrey.
That's right, so my mom is playing this season.
So we can't vote her out.
It's rigged.
I'm so psyched. So psyched.
Mom, as my personal biggest fan, how do you feel now getting to play this game?
I have been waiting to play this game since you were doing Survivor Berkshires in high school, but I've never stepped forward to do it because it was your gig. But now I'm so psyched to be a part of it.
Happy to have you here. This is really surreal in a way.
It absolutely is.
So I think what we're going to see this season is a little bit of a competition of experience. I don't want to say inexperience, because some of you have played other games, some of you have played online games. You guys probably know the drill, but we'll see. Do you guys have an advantage from having played before? Or do you have baggage that you have to overcome? There are pre-existing relationships here. You don't get to make a first impression with some of the other people on your tribe. Which, of course, brings us to our first immunity challenge. This season, this is what you're playing for. So during this season, we're going to be testing the idea of the individual journey. It's one thing to succeed as a group, but at the end of the day, there's only one winner. And if it's going to be you, you're going to have to earn it. Throughout the day, these challenges are going to be designed to test your individual contributions to it. You can't rely on the rest of your team to be great. You have to be great too. Throughout the season, these challenges will have opportunities for exceptional individuals to win individual advantages. This is one of those challenges. To start this first challenge, each tribe is going to have to pick a captain. This captain will not be participating in the physical portions of the challenge, but they will be strategizing and making decisions that will impact the rest of the tribe. The captain that leads their tribe to victory will win an individual advantage. So there's a lot to weigh here. You're picking somebody who's going to make a big decision for your team, will not be participating in the challenge themselves, and if the team wins, they alone will receive an advantage. So this is a big decision to make. I'll give you each a couple of seconds to talk amongst yourselves, decide who your captain is going to be.
We could share like our strengths now and be like, who's good at puzzles, things like that.
I'm bad at puzzles.
I mean, I think I can do physical things.
Cool.
Is anyone good at yard games?
Yeah, I think that's my strength, is the yard game.
Yard games?
I am not good at
running. I'm not good at running.
There's somebody dying to take it. I don't mind. I'm not dying for it.
Do you want to do it, Dalton?
I can give it a try.
Sure.
I think it's fair. Yeah, I think it's fair.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'll do it if we. Yeah. Okay. Do you want me to take it?
All right. Favorites tribe, who'd you choose to be your captain?
We chose Kim.
Chose Kim. Fans tribe, who'd you choose to be your captain?
Daltrey.
All right, Kim and Daltrey, if you both want to step up here with me. Kim, this is yours. Daltrey, that's for you. Listed here are 6 traits that are going to be tested during this challenge. You have to assign one player from your team to each of these different steps. During the challenge, if they can't do it, there's no switching out. They've got to figure it out. You got 2 minutes to make your decisions.
Okay.
All right, thank you both very much. I will take those and we will reveal your decisions when we get to the challenge field. Everybody can grab your stuff and we'll head up the hill.
Yeah, Millennium Park baby! I'm gonna win because everything I do is for a reason. I'm wearing long socks. It's for the reason for me to put rocks or something in there just in case I need to make a fake idol or pretend to have a fake idol. So everything I do in this game is strategy based. I'm a 3-level threat. I'm a physical player, I'm a social player, and I've got the strategy to back it up. I'm trying to get hopefully top 6 at least, but I'll settle for number 1.
All right, guys, welcome to your first immunity challenge. The game is really now officially up.
Yeah, it is.
So before we made that arduous hike up the hill, Kim and Daltrey, as team captains, made a couple of decisions about who would be running each leg of this challenge. I'll walk through each leg of it, and as I go, I'll tell you who is doing it. The first leg is the speed leg of the challenge. This is gonna be Caroline and Tony. At the table at the very end are 3 bags that are tied up with balls inside. You're grabbing 1 ball at a time, bringing it back to your table, then you run out, get the second, bring it back, run back, and get the third. The next leg of the challenge will test dexterity. The players chosen for this were Emma on the favorites tribe and James on the fans tribe. Once all 3 balls are back on your table, you'll start untying the knots. Each bag has 15 knots on it. You're untying 45 knots. Once all 3 bags are released and on the table, we'll go to the third leg of the challenge, where we'll be testing balance. For the balance leg of the challenge, we've chosen Sarah and Melody to participate. You'll put the ball on the paddle, walk it to the next set of orange cones you get to, and you can pass it off to the player there. If you drop, you gotta go back. You can't touch it once you start moving. Once all 3 balls are in place, the strength player comes into play. The strength players are Jonton and Josh. I like the strength got applause. Like, who cares about dexterity? Come on, guys. The strength players. Before you are 2 very heavy boxes. You have to carry the boxes to your corresponding bucket and place the box behind the bucket. Once the strength portion of the challenge is completed, we move to the aim part of the challenge. The players for this are Dan and Brian. Once all 3 balls are there and the boxes are in place, you're trying to throw all 3 balls into your buckets. Once all 3 balls are in place, we will finally move on to the final leg of the challenge, the intelligence leg. Survivor, so it ends in a puzzle. Karina and Lizzie. First tribe to complete their puzzle wins immunity. The captain of that tribe will receive an individual advantage. All right, let's get everybody in places and we'll get it on.
All right, you guys got it? Friendship for everybody got time? Yeah. Let's all okay. 2, 3.
Oh! All right, first immunity of the season. High stakes, and I know there's a lot of pent up energy ready to get out, so let's jump into it. Survivors ready. Go!
Let's go. Tony, back with all three. I bet you start untying the knots.
Go, Emma.
Emma with her first bag untied.
Okay, don't think about that.
Yeah, I know.
James working on his first bag.
There's 5 for each one.
Oh my god.
James finishes his first bag.
Yes.
Way to go, Emma.
Emma's on number 3.
Slay, Emma.
Another day, another sleigh.
Alright, she's got it, she's got it.
Emma nearly done with her third bag.
Nice.
Huge
Done.
lead for the favorites tribe right now.
Great job, Emma.
Emma's not effing around over here.
Nicely
Nicely
done.
done.
Syracuse, starting with balance. James finishes up the second bag, working on the third. You're not out of it.
What if you were like, you're out of it?
Yes, Sarah.
Let's go!
Sarah! Get close to picking up the ball as soon as you can.
James is nearly done with number 3. He's good! Melody, onto the balance portion of the challenge.
We can use 2
You're
hands.
good, Melody.
Slow it down. Got it too.
Whatever feels comfortable.
Yeah! Woo!
Go, Johnson, go. Gotta carry both of those boxes and put them behind the pink bucket. Johnson, make it quick working. Behind the pink bucket, behind it. Yep. There you go, one more, Johnson.
You're doing great, Melody.
Got it.
Johnson, hustling. This is what I was waiting for.
I don't fuck around.
Joe, is this okay? Yep, you're good. All right, Dan, getting started throwing the balls.
Great job, great job.
In! Nice job!
Woo! Fit it. Two in for Dan. 3 in for Dan. Karina starting on the puzzle.
Bring it.
Melody gets the second ball across. Melody's good. That's how you do it on Survivor. Let's go. John's got to get both those behind. Now Brian can start on throwing the balls. Brian with 1 in. Brian with 2 in. Let's go! Let's go!
Come on, Lizzie!
Karina, piece behind you.
Thank you.
Lizzie's got something going.
We're good, Karina. Keep working.
You got this!
Just breathe.
But Lizzie seems like there's no pressure at all.
She's locked in.
Yeah, she's locked in. She's locked in. She's focused.
You got it, Karina. Great job.
Let's go, Karina.
I've done this 3 times now. I'm kind of piecing it. That one too.
Lizzie, very close. A handful of pieces left.
I just feel bad about this because I know she didn't discuss it. It's hard. Yeah, right.
Done.
The fan!
Karina, you're good. Bring it in. Bring it in. We're good. We're good.
I said no puzzle.
You're good. You're good. Great effort. Great effort.
All right, bring it in. Mirror pack. 1, 2, 3. Oh!
Good job. That was crazy hard. I'm sorry. I'm sorry how to do it.
Fans Tribe, congratulations.
Very nice.
Very solid.
And in addition to your tribal victory, Daltrey led you guys to victory with her strategy. She wins an individual advantage. Daltrey, you have won an extra vote. Favorites Tribe, I'm sorry I got nothing for you, but a visit to Tribal Council where one of you will be the first person voted out of Survivor Millennium Part 3, Fans versus Favorites. We'll get you guys down to your camps. This game is on. Good luck, everybody. We'll see you soon for Tribal, guys.
Hold it up for a big photo.
When I got assigned to the puzzle, I was nervous at first because I know that sometimes if you're on the puzzle and you don't get it right, then your head is on the chopping block, so I was really nervous. But I just zoned in and I was just doing as fast as I could. And I really did not think that I would make up all of the time that I did, but I'm very proud of myself.
Carry it with pride.
Lizzie killed that challenge. They pulled it out for us. I was so pumped to get the first win. Daltrey gave me the idea to stack the boxes on top of one another, which was so clutch and it helped us make up so much time. I'm happy. I just don't want to be stuck in the group mentality, group thought. I want to be able to go start strategizing because I want to be able to do things here in the game.
Welcome to Survivor Millennium Part 3! Whoa. This is our biggest season yet, and you have to be prepared for anything, for only one of you will win. FYI, there is an idol hidden somewhere at this camp, but we're not giving you any clues, so good luck. I hope this information doesn't cause any chaos. Hee hee, I cracked myself up.
What? Like, if I was Jeff Probst, that's great, but you know what I mean?
Well, it's kind of fun. And I was thinking about this strategy because sometimes people want to find it and then hold on to it themselves. Our group has decided whoever finds it, the team is going to own it. I think that speaks to people really wanting to work like a team, which is nice. The hunt itself, though, frustrating.
It says I cracked myself up. It makes it a little too cracked.
Oh. Or it's somewhere a little too hard.
There can't be like
We're not expecting.
Okay, he's like 6 feet tall,
Okay.
so it can't be.
Oh, there's a frog. Did you guys see the frog?
Oh, you mean the idol frog? The idol frog is the frog the idol?
I asked the frog if they were there.
Ah, ants in my ear.
Oh no!
In your ear?
In your ear? Bugs keep trying to get in your ear.
Can we check over here?
There's not really that many places to look.
Please help.
Congratulations, you have found the hidden immunity idol! Let's see what this bad boy looks like. Oh my god. Holy crap. I love the Charlie card. That's amazing. Look at that little Charlie card. That's awesome. Boston Marathon ribbon. It's great. We're going all the way.
As we were hunting, I saw Brian flash a thumbs up to the camera, and as soon as I saw that, I was like, I think he has something. I think it's in his pockets. I don't know. I definitely think all eyes are on Brian right now. He's definitely doing the most, playing very hard, and he has the idol.
Okay. Melody told me that Brian found the idol. She said that she saw him give a thumbs up. And so he definitely has it. I feel like he is just pretending to look like he hasn't really been searching. He's a little wily.
Do we think it could be like up?
Oh my god, I feel so bad. I feel like he wouldn't make you dig.
I know, right?
I don't think he would.
I feel like that, but at the same time, like,
No.
Jeez.
Melody told me that she thinks Brian has the idol. She saw him maybe put something in his pocket and kind of like look at a camera and give like a thumbs up.
I keep thinking there are these vines.
Because he was like being very, I found it. And then I walked away.
Anyways, so spell one.
I really like this though. I just want to say, like, I love my girlies. Like, I feel like the vibes are there.
Yeah, the vibes are totally there. You're good. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But I feel like we should probably keep up the pretend search.
I'm gonna pretend I'm looking.
Okay.
Because like if he doesn't tell us, then like that'd be kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you should tell us.
I want to see if he does.
Yeah.
it's not funny.
I don't think they're only higher than people.
So for the challenge, we had to pick a team leader, and obviously no one wants to volunteer themselves as a team leader because that's a lot of pressure, the way Dylan was saying it. We all decided that it was very likely they were going to have to assign roles without knowing our strengths, so we very quickly said what strengths we had and what strengths we did not have. I was very clear in that I did not do puzzles.
I'm bad at puzzles.
I did end up having to do the puzzle, which was fine. I did not kill it. I, in fact, lost after we had a very big lead. So good! When Dylan was going over who was assigned what roles, my heart was sinking each time that he announced a thing. I was like, oh, dexterity, I could do that. Oh, balancing something. Oh, I could do that. And then even like throwing a ball in a hoop, I could do that. Can't do puzzles.
Are we going right into strategy here and talking to people? What do we want to do here?
We can break up and talk.
Whatever we...
I'd love to talk to you at some point.
Yeah, I want to talk to everybody.
It's dawn of the first day. So here's what I want to do. I am just going to be nice to people. I just want to be someone that everyone likes to have around. I do really want to apologize for trying to vote you out a few years ago.
No, I mean, that's a game.
Well, because I really do want you to trust me this time.
time because like I know like perception is sort of everything, and I do want to be like a really like serious player this time opposed to last time.
Yeah, honestly, it's no grudges whatsoever. That's part of the gameplay, and this is like a clean, fresh slate for everybody. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're all good, man.
So
clean
I'm
slate, shake hands.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're good.
So,
yeah, all good.
First thing I did was go to Kim and build some trust with her. I said, hey, sorry I tried to vote you out a few years ago, but we're good. She said we're good, shook on it. I would love to work with you.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'd love to work with you too.
Okay.
Do you have a vibe about anybody right now?
I want to keep Karina because like I like her, but what do you think?
I like her too, and she's one that I'd be willing to cut now.
Everybody did well in the challenge except for Karina. You know, I can't blame her. She said she wasn't good at puzzles. I was assuming that because it was labeled like intelligence and not strategy or a different wording would have made me think puzzles, I was thinking it was going to be more like trivia or like a math thing. Karina just strikes me as an extremely smart person, and so when I was thinking trivia facts like that made sense to me. Karina was someone that stood out a lot as like a very strategic, dangerous player. Good to have on your side, but you can't have anybody on your side for too long in this game.
How are you feeling?
I feel fine.
Yeah, okay.
Karina did mention to me, like, right when it was revealed there was a puzzle.
Yeah.
She's like, that's interesting.
Okay.
That can put me there at the puzzle.
Okay.
And then it kind of played out like that.
Okay.
So, like,
Got
she's
it.
definitely...
Got it for me. Okay.
The challenge didn't go as expected. I kind of got flashbacks from a couple of years ago where we lost the first challenge at a puzzle. So that really hurt. I know that Karina is gunning for Kim right now. Karina kind of went to me right before we started and said, ooh, that's kind of interesting that Kim had me do the intelligence. And it's a solid theory.
What do you think about going for Karina?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay.
We gotta keep an eye on her in terms of the idol.
Yeah.
If you get idled out in one vote as the first boot, I will die.
Yeah.
Maybe Kim doesn't like the chaos of Karina. Karina is really hard to play with because she is so much smarter than me, and I can't have that.
I did not mean to throw her under the bus, but if she feels like that's what I did, then I don't feel comfortable having her around now. Okay. That's kind of where my head's at.
I haven't heard my name. I'm not gonna hear my name this round. I'm just gonna keep playing my nice guy, unproblematic, at least till the merge, and then I can hopefully step it up.
What do you want to do? Are you cool with teaming up?
Yes, absolutely. I think you're the only person I've actually worked with.
Yeah.
So
I feel like we could get Kim, and like the three of us could be a powerhouse.
I think Karina's gonna be a target. I think John Don's gonna be a target. No, absolutely. So if we just push those two, like, I don't really care, to be honest.
Okay.
Emma, she was one of my closer allies last season, but we never really got on the same page. I feel like you're gonna vote me out at 4?
No, I don't know what I'm gonna do that for. Tony, I need to get through this round because I am the one on the fucking chopping block.
Like, I tried to give her a fake idol. She didn't know what the heck I was talking about. I said we're gonna go to Rocks at Final 6. She didn't really care about going to Rocks. She didn't care about the numbers. She just wanted to survive. Which, fair, valid. Now that I know that she's not a Survivor fan, those moves all make sense. It was a ton of fun getting to play with her. You know, she's gonna be a good presence around camp for sure. Excited to work with her.
And like, I'll actually listen to you this time. So don't even worry about that.
Give me like 10% listening.
I'm gonna be ready.
Alright, sounds good.
I talked with Tony. Him and I last season kind of like had an alliance going, so I think we're gonna continue that like throughout this. I think that he's someone I can like really trust and like listen to and know that like he's not gonna steer me in the wrong direction. So that makes me feel good. Right, I think Karina's definitely going.
Okay.
For you.
Yeah. That's the vibe that I'm getting.
Yeah, where you're at.
Does it look like I have a shot, or does it look like everybody's gonna go for me?
I think you're fine.
You're
Okay. You think so is everybody else thinking like good?
Yeah, she's like, no, she like I was talking to her and she was like, yeah, like no one's calling me anything.
I was anticipating having a target on my back pretty early in this game, just based on how I played season 1 and knowing that people here were going to already have that impression of me. It's disappointing, I think, to see that come to fruition, but I'm here to fight, and if she's gonna take a shot at me, then I feel like I have no other option.
Yeah, I think if we can take her out, then we do that.
Yeah.
Here's my dream. What are you? My dream.
Tell me your dream.
I love you and Kim, like, together. I love what they're doing.
For real?
Yes.
Are you 100?
100. 100.
Can I trust you like I trusted Drew?
100%.
Dan made a hard case to work with me and Kim, and I felt like that was genuine. Karina told us she thinks Kim has purposely tried to sabotage her by assigning her the role of intelligence and giving her the puzzle. Dan immediately went and told Kim that. I feel really bad for Karina because obviously this puts a target on her back. I had a feeling that Karina was going to try to scheme for everyone to vote Kim. I mean, the only two people who've kind of been in positions of having to make big decisions or make big mistakes have been Kim and Karina.
Hey, can I throw a name?
Yeah. He wants to keep Kim in.
That's all right with everyone. I mean,
Could be good.
are we okay with that?
I have no idea why. I just can.
Karina said she wanted to vote Kim out, which I'm not really into that, but I'm trying to put some votes on some other people. Kim is like a good shield to have because she has that reputation of being like a good player. So if we get like further on, be like, oh, Kim's way too good, vote for her, not me.
She does scare me.
So I think so that's why I want to do that. Are we cool with that? I think people trust me. I'm going in pretty confident, but it's kind of like the saying, like, pride goes before a fall.
This feels steeper than last time.
Favorites Tribe, welcome to Tribal Council. This is very surreal for me, having watched hours and hours of footage of all of you in this place to now be back here. I'm sure none of us are thrilled to be starting the weekend this way, but sometimes it is what it is. Kim, I'd love to start with you. How were you chosen to be the captain for your team in that first challenge?
No one was saying that they wanted it. I asked the question, does anyone want it? Nobody did. I didn't particularly want it, but I said, I'll do it. And then everyone said, okay. And so that's how that went down.
Karina, obviously a pretty hard time in the challenge today. What's the argument that you make to your team after something like that when they have to think about who to vote out?
That was a crappy situation for everything involved. We tried to strategize a little bit when we had the minute of realizing who a leader was going to be. We just threw out things that we at least weren't good at, but like no one even, you don't think of your strengths until you see the challenge and you go, oh yeah, I could balance stuff on the thing. And I didn't think to say that when we were in there, but I also very specifically said I don't do puzzles. So I think it was just a crappy situation altogether.
Sarah, what role would you say that past relationships play on a tribe like this, where you've all played previously, you haven't necessarily all played together, but some of you do know each other coming into this?
Very little. I think it plays a very small role because everything is brand new. And I'm excited to get to know the people I didn't get to know. It's a clean slate for everybody.
John Ton, do you agree with that? Past relationships not a factor in this season?
I feel like perception is everything right now, actually. I had to ask for forgiveness for my past sins, and I everyone's looking at me as like the jokey character from season 1, but I'm going hard this time.
What past sins were you apologizing for? I know it's called a confessional, John Ton.
I know it's called a confessional. Yeah, I'm trying to do a play on words there. So, there was this incident that happened in season 1 where someone wanted me to vote Kim out, and I said, yeah, let's do it. And then I said, hey, yeah, I'm so sorry about that. You're the best.
Kim, do you buy that apology?
Yeah, no apology necessary. It's a game, we all gotta vote for each other at some point. I respect the gameplay, clean slate, but sure, forgiveness granted.
We're keeping it real this time. You're gonna see the real Johnny Tawny.
I can't wait. Tony, so if relationships and previous relationships aren't playing a role this season, does reputation play a role? And maybe what you saw of these other players in their seasons?
I hope it doesn't, and for me it's not consciously playing a role. I'm trying to give everyone as fair of a shot as I can, but there's definitely going to be some thoughts like you've watched these people play. Their hand is face up basically at this point. Everyone's hand is face up, so there's definitely going to be some things in the back of your head telling you, but for me, like, that seems like a really lame way to play, to judge people based on how they played before, like 2-3 years ago now. We're all different people. It's a different group of people, a different game. The circumstances are completely different, so I'm very open to a fresh start and giving everyone a fair shot regardless of what they did in the past.
Emma, do you feel similarly about that? This is a fresh start for everybody?
Yeah, I think it's nice to see familiar faces, and that was like comforting coming in, like knowing some people, but I do think this is a fresh start. It's a new game, there's new people, so.
Dan, I've got to ask, so you're the only person from your original tribe who came back for this season. Your tribe had a really rough run of it last time. How does it feel to be back at Tribal again?
I have a crazy amount of deja vu happening right now. We won one challenge, and that was it. So, guys, I would really love to win. I would feel really happy. I don't like to be here. Yeah, this, can I say sucks on YouTube?
I'll allow it.
I said way worse season 1, so you're good.
All right, it is time to vote. Jonton, you're up first.
This sucks. This is so cool.
You seemed really intelligent, so I put you in intelligence. I really wasn't trying to screw you over with it, but unfortunately it seems like that's how you're taking it, so I'm left with only one intelligent move. Sorry.
This is a move Jonton told me to do. So if I go home, I'm gonna feel real dumb.
The votes have been tallied. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now is the time to do so. All right, I read the votes. First vote, Emma. Karina. 1 vote Emma, 1 vote Karina. Karina. 2 votes Karina, 1 vote Emma. Karina. 3 votes Karina, 1 vote Emma. First person voted out of Survivor Millennium Park 3, Karina. Karina, this form, sorry, that's enough. Karina, Chuck has spoken. It's time for you to go. You guys can get your stuff and head back to camp. We'll see you soon for your next immunity challenge. Good luck. Thank you.
Thanks, Susie. Appreciate it.
So I was voted out first. Once I lost the puzzle, I saw it coming, but I also think that I was set up with being put in the puzzle, so good job, Kim. And I'm really happy that I went with Jonton's vote, because at least I was nice to Jonton and everyone was nice, and that's what he was really worried about today. So overall, I'm still happy I came back. I'm still happy that this was an experience I could do again, and I get to sit in the shade today while I watch everyone else not do that, so that's kind of fun.
Next time on Survivor Millennium Park, a challenge to provide some comedic relief.
This next challenge is just charades.
Bodybuilding. Surfing. Charlie Chaplin.
And a struggle for power on the fans tribe.
I'm clocking his tea. I'm exposing it to other people.